the mega
These are
churches.
the mega of the
Mega,
mega.
the biggest ones that have the most money flowing through them, and through God. It's just the money system of God to the church, people back to God.
Prosperity, gospel, faith.
Yeah.
But before we start, it's not. I don't think this is a whatchamacallit. Like this is an attack on faith or like religion itself. This is more of an analysis on like the mega churches of these people that take advantage of those who are, um, well, a lot of them biblically illiterate,
Mm.
and those that are in desperate of need, or right, and want some clarity or want some sense of relief. And I feel like these mega churches with these big pastures, or
The
really not big, they're like
pastures of
little guys,
pastors.
huh?
Yeah. You said pasture. I was like, the pastures of
The
pastors.
pasture.
It is a pasture of pastors. There's many of them, and they all operate and sound pretty similar, and all
Of
have a
what they're
very
trying
similar, I guess, message, if you will. It's a message.
around money, a lot of it. I
Yeah,
mean, they push their merch, they push their, their books, they press for donations. Yeah, it's I don't know, it's interesting how people can, I don't know, how not how like they can, I guess people just try to find a community or a place where they feel a connection, right? But when
yeah.
you some
I think, yeah, they're seeking. They're clearly a lot of people that probably are going to those types of churches, and these are basically the churches that all kind of under the guise of what they call, or under the message of the prosperity gospel,
Mhm.
which is basically, if you give money to the church will give blessings to you. It's a reciprocity thing that was established many years ago. I don't know when exactly was the first guy. I mean, Kenneth Copeland's been around for like 40-ish years. I know in the
Mhm.
70s he was around. I don't know. Benny Hinn's also been around a very long time as well. So this is a type of religion, if you will, but it comes down to kind of that reciprocity where you need to give money to be and have faith
Hey,
to be able to receive the blessings that you desire, and whatever that is, if it might be more money in your bank account, or maybe a better marriage, or maybe a more
your health.
fulfilling job, so these like things that come from pain, I
Mm,
believe, is what this whole entire movement, they are capitalizing on people's pain.
yeah, yeah, exactly. They're preying on, what was the quote? Where was a good quote? It was the pay to pray people. It was Joel Osteen. You know Joel Osteen.
He's one of my faves because he's
He
from
is,
where I'm from. He's from
yeah,
my hometown.
that's crazy. So have you seen the?
I've been in the church. I haven't seen him
Uh,
though. I think I've been in the church. He basically bought the old Rockets stadium where the Houston Rockets played.
uh,
He bought that because they built another one, I believe, and he bought that one because his old church wasn't big enough. He needed a stadium, basically. And what an interesting man, But all of them really, we could talk about kind of each one of that. He's a good starter because I kind of know where his church is.
yeah, you're like right there.
Yeah, there's a distinct memory I have growing up. I'm from Houston. I was raised there. I was born somewhere else. I was born in Austin, but I was raised in Houston. And I remember during Katrina, it was a big deal because when the Katrina victims were impacted by the floods in Louisiana, this was
I remember this.
2006 or something like that. Uh, a lot of the victims came to Houston because we were very close to Louisiana. They came to Houston. It's a big hub. And they were seeking refuge, basically, in some sort of large building where they could recover and get supplies and get the help they needed.
Right.
But he was approached, Joel Osteen, the mega evangelist. He was approached to say, "We're looking for some help. Would you mind opening your doors for these people?" And he wouldn't do it. He said
Hmm.
no.
I remember that.
And he said no. It had to do with a lot of like cleanliness things and hurting the church and da 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 da. He said no. And eventually, though, he was pressed enough, I think, from the media and everything. Eventually, he did open the doors, but initially, it was no.